meet our judges. Okay, now they have a pretty tough job tonight. They have helped us narrow down all of our auditions to the top 14 acts. We had several people audition, and they helped us narrow down to the top 14 that we're going to bring to you tonight. And these are some wonderful people that have donated their time, and we would like to introduce them to you. Please welcome, if you would, the lovely Dana Barton. Also, please welcome the one and only Mr. Don Keel.
Want me to turn off my phone during the performance? Yeah, okay, thanks.
Also, please welcome the lovely Patty Fleming, and of course her husband, the wonderful Mr. Tom Fleming, our conductor. Okay, our judges are going to be taking their seats back in this handicap section back here. We're going to have a spotlight on them as well. We're going to be going to them for some feedback and get some of their professional advice. Now let me tell you how this is going to work. When you came through the doors, you should have received an envelope with a ballot inside. Hang on to that. You're going to see all of our performances, and then you will be able to vote. There will also be an opportunity for you to buy additional votes, okay? Those are going to be a different colored ticket. So, just kind of keep an eye out during the performance who you want to vote for. Now, each $1 counts as one vote. So if you would like to buy more votes, of course, obviously that's what we want. We want to take this opportunity as our jazz band clears out to thank Digitex and Kara Summer for the lovely programs. Did you guys all get a program? How about a round of applause for Kara and Digitex, because I'll tell you what, that was a lot of work. A lot of long nights and a lot of Diet Coke, and they made that program, and we want to say thank you to them very much. There's a lot of sponsors, and you can find those in your program that we would like to thank. We'd also like to let you know that the Hubbard family does have a family donation account at Wells Fargo that you can contribute to as well. We want to say thank you to Jennifer Jones. She is heading up our concession stand. You may have passed that as you came in earlier. During intermission, you'll have an opportunity to go out there as well. We want to say thank you to Jennifer and her entire crew as well. So as we mentioned, there are going to be 14 performances. And at the end, after intermission, we're going to have a leaderboard. And that will tell you which acts, it will be by number, and it will tell you which acts are the top 5. Now, we're not going to tell you who's in first place, or second place, or third place. We're just going to tell you who the top 5 are. So that means if you want your act to win, you need to buy more votes. And there's going to be people in the audience with bags and with ballots that you can purchase. Okay, I believe that we are ready to get started with our first act. And this is one that I'm really excited about. You guys are just going to love it. They are the Churchill County Cloggers. They have been clogging together for the past 2.5 years. They are coached by Kayla Stokes. And they are going to knock off not only your socks, but your shoes as well. So please welcome, if you will, our first act, the Churchill County Cloggers. That was amazing! Great job, everybody. That was awesome. You made me tired just watching you. I want to sit down now. Great job. All right, we're going to go to our judges and see what they have to say. How about Miss Patty Fleming? Could you give us a little bit of feedback on that performance?
Yes, I will, definitely. You could probably tell from the hollers and the hoots and the clapping out here in the audience. We loved you. Good job. Let's hear it one more time.
It kind of reminded me of one of like those Irish, I don't know what they're called. Mr. Fleming.
Like the river dance.
Like the
It's a little bit of the river dance, you know. I do believe that they've got about 100 of them, that none of them are as good as this group right here.
Our Irishmen. Perfect. Thank you. Well, thank you very much, ladies. Okay, they are act number 1. So, to go for act number 1, please call 1-888-452. These are 800 numbers, not 888. I'm just kidding. Okay, how about let's hear it one more time. Churchill County Cloggers. Thank you, ladies. I feel like Ryan Seacrest, but a lot taller. Our next performer is an Idaho native, an avid cyclist, a triathlete, and a piano teacher. Please welcome, playing She-Wolf, the very talented Michelle Oldfield.
Lost in space, where we start, falling to pieces, falling to pieces.
Great job, Michelle. Okay.
All right. Fabulous job, Michelle. Let's go to Miss Dana Barton as a vocal coach. What can you tell us about that performance?
I want to be a shoe. Michelle, that was great. I love the piano in that song too. I mean, your voice was lovely, but the piano was so great too. It's the double threat. So nice.
Multi-talented. And Mr. Keel, your feedback.
That was my wife up there performing. That performance would be worth at least $100.
Good point, wouldn't you say? I would say that's an excellent point. Okay, so Michelle is at number 2, and just to clarify, the balance that you received in your envelopes, you can put additional money in the envelope with that. So if you want to vote, let's say $100, for example, for Michelle, you would mark 100 by her name, and you would put your money in the envelope as well. So just to clarify, you can put as much in that first envelope as you want, and then you can buy additional votes later, okay? So how about another round for Michelle? Our next performer was raised in Northern California and has grown up with a song in her heart. As a third-generation vocalist, this young lady sang 3-part harmony with her grandmother and her mother. Please welcome the talented Jerry Casper.
Turn down the bed, turn down these voices inside my head. Lay down with me, tell me no lies, just hold me close, don't patronize, don't patronize. Then I won't see the love you don't feel when you're holding me. Morning will come and I'll do what's right. Just Just give me till then to give up this fight, and I will give up this fight, 'cause I can't make you love me if you don't. Well, you can't make your heart free, something it won't here in the dark. These final hours, I will lay down my heart, feel the power that you won't. No, you won't. I can't make you love me. You don't.
Was that amazing or what? I could like give me goosebumps. Like it's one of those you can actually like feel what she was singing. That was amazing. Let's go to our judges, if we could. Oh, and Miss Dana really wants to say something. Okay, Dana, go ahead.
I just wanted to say that as a voice teacher, I tell students all the time that there's a texture to voices you can't teach. It just comes naturally, just as in your
Texture.
blood. You're just born with it. Siri, there's such a beautiful texture and just a little bit of rasp to your voice that I just really like. And I love the
Jerry, when you auditioned for us last week, it was like I thought about all the auditioners that night. And when I got home, I thought, you are like a Christmas present. This beautiful package. And when that package opened up, there was this amazing gift, and that is you. Thank you very much.
Great job. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you for sharing that with us. Okay, Jerry is act number 3, so thank you. Our next performance is a jazz routine costumed and choreographed by jazz instructor Nicole Smith from the studio for the Performing Arts. So sit back, relax, and welcome to the circus. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. All that jumping across it, are you injured, little lion? I know a veterinarian, so just let me know. All right, Mr. Keel, could you do any of that fun stuff?
He was, just before the show.
Oh,
They were awesome.
awesome, that's a great word, awesome, yes.
I had a chance in the voting box to show how much they love their daughters.
Good point. Dads, did you hear that? Mr. Stalker? And Mr. Fleming.
Well, one thing that when all the girls came out, when we saw you at audition, you weren't wearing costumes. And so, it was like interesting to see, when it came out, but now for the costumes, I can really appreciate that all of you, especially at the very beginning, you had a character and you stayed in character. And you played that character. And, as somebody who's directed a show or two, how much I appreciate people being in character and really acting out that. That was really wonderful. I appreciate that.
Excellent. They did have on clothes, just not costumes. Understood. Gotcha. All right, thank you very much, ladies. Now they are act number 4, so when you go to vote, don't forget act number 4. Thank you, ladies. Okay. Now, we have a special treat for you, and this is something kind of a fun little idea that we had as a good way to raise money for the Hubbards. And what we're going to do is auction off one of Fallon's superstars, so to speak. And we think this would be a really fun way to raise some money for the Hubbards, and it's just a fun way to get excited and show your enthusiasm. And for our auction, we have brought in the one and only Mr. Ted Gazzini, if you please welcome him. He has been an auctioneer for 39 years. So we're going to bring Ted out here. We have our spotters. They're going to be keeping an eye. We may need the house lights up if we could, please, so we can see our spotters, because these guys aren't going to let you get away easy, all right? And he's a banker, so you know what that means. Okay, so our first young man, please welcome, if you would, Mr. Garrett Colt. Garrett is a senior and the current student body president here at CCHS. His dream job is to be a news anchor on Good Morning America. Boy, after my own heart. He is a very accomplished athlete and student, and he is honored to be the Gurkha student mascot. Do you want to show us some of your Gurkha moves tonight? No. Oh, he's being shy. All right, let the auction begin. Ted?
Can we turn the lights up just a little bit? There you go. Thank you. All right, sell the first item here. Sell your first contestant here. He's going to go to dinner. Your dinner is at Slanted Porch, so break loose and spend a little money and help these kids out. At $50, $5, $60, $55, $60, and then $55, $60, $55, $60, and then $55, $60, and then $55, $60, $55, $60, and then $65, $16, $65, $16, $65, $60, $65, $60, and then $70, $65, $70, and then $70, $65, $70, and your man's out at $70, $65, $70, $65, $70, $70, $65, $70, $65, $70 pie. $70 pie, $70 pie, $75. $70 pie, $75. $75 and $80. $75, $80, $90. $80, $90. $80 and $90, $80, $90, $90 and $100. $90 and $100 bill, $90 and $100. 90 even money at $100 110. At $100 day to day, $100 110. At $100 day to day, 110 20. At 110 120 110 20. At 110 120 110 20. At 110 120 110 20. At 120 30. At 120 130 30 30 120 30. At 120 130 30. I'll trade with you 125. At 120 125. Looking right at you 125. At 120 125. At 120 25 by 125. At 120 125 125 125. You bought it? $120 way in the back. One of you judges.
Addie Fleming, he has flowers for her. Thank you. Now, wasn't that fun? Okay, you're going to get a few more chances later. So don't feel bad if you missed out on that little cutie. We have more to come. Don't worry. All right, act number 5. Our next musician has been hooked on music since he was 5 years old. He performs and writes for several bands, and he also plans to launch his own new record label. Please welcome 18-year-old Will Schamberger.
A vacuum cleaner, breathing in your dust. I wanna be a Ford Cortina, I'll never rust. If you like your coffee hot, let me be your coffee pot. You call the shots, babe, I just wanna be yours. Secrets I have held in my heart are harder to hide than I thought. Maybe I just wanna be yours. I wanna be yours. I wanna be yours. Wanna be yours. Wanna be yours. Wanna be yours. Let me be a lacking meter, and I'll never run out. Let me be the portable heater that you'll be cold without. I wanna be your setting lotion. I wanna hold your hand in deep devotion. How deep? At least as deep as the Pacific Ocean. I wanna be yours. Oh, secrets I've held in my heart are harder to hide than I thought. Maybe I just wanna be yours. I wanna be yours. I wanna be yours. 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 Vacuum cleaner, breathing in your dust. I wanna be your Ford Cortina, I will never rust. I just wanna be yours. 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 Thank you.
Wasn't that awesome? The first time I heard that, I was like, oh my gosh. Do I laugh? Do I not? It's so cool. Let's see, as our in-house guitarist, Mr. Tom Fleming, if you would please.
Well, you know, Will was my guitarist in 7th grade and 8th grade jazz band back in the day when he was just figuring out how to, you know, press hard enough to play those bar chords. And it's just amazing to see him singing. You know, did you write that?
No, that's a cover. Arctic Monkeys cover.
Oh, yeah, I hadn't heard that song before. It's just amazing to see him singing like that. Really a lot of feeling in it. It's really wonderful. So I appreciate it tremendously.
And Mr. Keel, what did you think of those lyrics? Did you like those?
You know, I've been asked not to sing more than I've ever been asked to sing. But I do know how to enjoy good music, and that definitely was.
Yes, it was. Thank you. Thank you, Will. Okay. Will is number 5. Don't forget to vote for Will. Our next performer is dancing her very first self-choreographed dance number. This young lady is a 17-year-old senior here at CCHS, and she's a young lady that we have seen grow up here in Fallon doing different dances and things like that. She's a very accomplished performer, and we would like to welcome to the stage at this time the very talented Miss Emma Joyner.
I've seen the world, done it all, had my cake now.
that, right?
Yeah.
I know you're out of breath, and I don't mean to put you on the spot, but what inspired that? What made you choose that song and those moves and things like that?
Well, I didn't really know what song I wanted to use, so I asked my sister, and she showed me that song, and I just really liked it, so.
It was amazing. It's self-choreographed. That's great. How about our judges? I'm a little scared to hear what you're going to say, Don, but go ahead.
Lately, the mass media has showed us much of what is wrong with society. Tonight, our 3 dance numbers have shown us much of what is right.
What is right with society. Well put. I shouldn't have been scared. That was great.
I'm going to have to share mine.
There's a little disconnect, something with the cord, I guess. Sorry.
I was just going to say, I am a really good dancer in my kitchen, and so I know how hard it is to do those moves. But actually, all joking aside, Emma, your dancing is so graceful and beautiful, and I know for sure I will still love you, and you're no longer young and beautiful, although I don't think that day will ever come.
Great job, Emma. Thank you very much. Hey, don't forget to vote for Emma, okay? Act number 6. Our next performer has been singing and playing the piano her entire life. And tonight, she is honored to share her talent with us as well as be able to share this night and contribute to the Hubbard family. And will you please welcome the lovely Melissa Perazzo.
Spend all your time waiting for that second chance, for a break that'll make it okay. There's always some reason to feel not good enough, and it's hard at the end of the day. I need some distraction, oh, beautiful release. Memories seep through my veins. Let me be empty, oh, and weightless, and maybe I'll find some peace tonight. In the arms of the angel, fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel, and the endlessness that you fear. You are pulled from the wreckage of your silent reverie. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here. So tired of the straight line, and everywhere you turn, there's vultures and thieves at your back. The storm keeps on twisting. Keep on building the lies that you make up the world that you lack. It don't make no difference escaping one last time. It's easier to believe in this sweet madness. Oh, this glorious sadness that brings me to my knees in the arms of the angel. Fly away from here, from this dark cold hotel, and the endlessness that you feel. You were pulled from the edge of your silent reverie. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here.
She's amazing. You have just so much control. It's amazing. You've been singing your whole life?
Yeah, I've been singing my whole life. I started voice lessons when I was a freshman in high school, but yeah, wow.
Amazing. Okay, judges. Miss Patty.
Melissa, thank you. I love that Sarah McLaughlin tune. It's beautiful, and you did it wonderfully. Music is so much more than notes. You're able to communicate and evoke emotion, and that's exactly what this part of music is all about. Thank you.
Thank you. And Dana? Dana? Or Tom, either one. Go ahead, fight it out.
She knows I love her.
Just let it out.
I just want to mention that Sarah McLachlan featured that song. The song is featured in the movie City of Angels with Nicolas Cage and Meg Ryan. Patty has seen it like 9,000 times. I think she's probably seen it because of that song as much as anything. And you absolutely gorgeous job. A lot of feeling in it. It was really good.
Thank you so much. Amazing. Thank you so much, Melissa. Okay. Melissa is number 7, so don't forget to vote for Melissa. Our next musician is a self-taught guitarist and has basically developed his skills on his own and by ear. He appreciates the freedom that his genre gives him. He plays the blues, so I know you guys are going to love this. He appreciates the freedom that this genre gives him to express himself through his music, and this you're just going to love. So please give a warm welcome to Mr. Mike Oldfield. amazing? I was dancing backstage. I just couldn't stop. That was awesome. You can't help but like dance and move to that. It was amazing. So I have a little birdie told me that you played the guitar for your wife when you on your first date. Is that true?
Yeah, I actually proposed to her to Stevie Ray Vaughan's son.
I don't know what their family's gonna do with this whole voting situation. You know, his wife. We saw his wife Michelle earlier, so I don't know what you're gonna do about that. That's gonna be a tough one. Okay, how about our judges, Mr. Fleming?
Well, you know, I have a bucket list of things to do, and one is to learn to play the Celtic guitar, and the other is to learn. I've been playing guitar since I was about this size, and I just love hearing you. You know, it just brings me to, you know, what's that? My favorite movie, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Yeah. It's just wonderful to hear. Thank you.
And he does it by ear. Isn't that amazing? I think that is so cool. Okay, so to vote for Mike, make sure you get out those ballots and vote for Mike. What do you say? Another round of applause for Mike Oldfield. All right, it's time for another auction item. I'm just kidding, he's not an item. Bring him on out. We're gonna have Ted back out here. Next is Morgan Dirickson. Morgan is a 17-year-old senior at CCHS, and he is the 3-year starting quarterback for the Green Wave. He was named the Coloway Stud of the Week for his 432-yard, 7-touchdown performance a few weeks ago. And we also might add that the Green Wave is undefeated. We also might add they are #1 in their league. We also might add that they are currently 7th in the state. Yes. And last night when we beat our rival Fernley, we had 320 yards and 4 touchdowns. So, I'm telling you, you need to bid on this guy, okay? All right, here we go.
There you are, your hometown quarterback, 7-0, and you can go to dinner with him, and the dinner is at Sandwinds. And so take a $100 bill, at 100 to 110, at $100 bill now day to day, $100 bill now day to day, $50, $60, $50 bill now $60, $50, $60, $70, $68 bill $70, $17, $16, $70, $16, $70 bill now $16, $70, $16, $70 bill now $70, $60, $70, $70 bill now $16, $70, $16, $70 bill now $17. Don't forget, you got the best quarterback right here in Fallon, Nevada. $16, $70, $16, $70 bill now $60, $70, $16, $70 bill now $70, $16, $70 bill now $70, $60, $70, $70 bill now $70. You get it over here, $70, $16, $70 bill you get it over to $70, $16, $70 bill now $70, $60, $70, $16, $70 bill now $60, $70, $70. You get it over here. $70, $80, $70, $80 bill now $18, $70, $80, $70, $80 bill now $18, $70, $80 bill now $18, $70, $80, $90, $80, $90 bill now $80, $90 bill now $80, $90, $80, $90 bill now $80, $90, $90. You bought it, $80 your way, David.
Okay. We are about set for our next performer, and this is going to be a real treat. This young lady has been singing for 6 years, and she's only 12 years old. She is currently performing in Shrek the Musical, which is in Reno, and she is going to be performing one of those songs for us here tonight. She has performed in productions such as Miracle on 34th Street and Les Mis. A big round of applause for 7th grader, Miss Jordan Moon.
She wishes she were dead. Skip ahead, skip ahead. But in the end, Rapunzel finds a millionaire. The prince is good at climbing and brave 'cause there are rules and there are strictures. I believe the storybooks I read by candlelight, my white knight and his steed will look just like these pictures. It won't be long now, I guarantee. Day number 23. I know it's today. I know it's today. There's a princess in a coma, glad it's her instead of me. Pretty maiden in a glass box, how I wonder does she pee? Blah 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 blah, poison apple, born evil queen. Filler, been there, read that, 7 shorties on the sea. Skip ahead. But in the end the princess wakes up with a start. The prince is good at kissing and melting Snow White's heart. So I know he'll appear and his armor will be blinding, as shining as his perfect teeth and manly hose. He'll propose on one knee, and our prenup will be binding. About time we set our wedding date. Day number 958. I know it's today. He'll show up today. There's a princess, any princess. Take your pick, they're all like me. Not exactly, I'm still waiting. They're all living happily ever after. Better get here, I want love in seconds flat. No one needs these middle bits. Whoops, did I do that? Cut the villains, cut the family, cut this fairy tale, cut the peril and the pitfalls, cut the puppet in the well, cut the monsters, cut the curses, give the intro, cut the verses, and the waiting, the waiting, the waiting, the waiting, the waiting. But I know he'll appear, though I seem a bit bipolar. And I'm a vandal now as well, though he won't mind. I'm a find, I'm a catch, and a very gifted bowler. It won't be long now, I guarantee. Day number, are you there, God? It's me, Fiona. It's me, Fiona. Now I know he'll appear, 'cause there are rules and there are strictures. I believe the storybooks I read by candlelight, my white knight, my knight and his steed will look just like these pictures. It won't be long now, I guarantee. Day number 8,423. I know it's today, 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 I know it's today.
I just have one question. Will you remember me when you're famous? Yes. You all are witnesses. I have a feeling we're going to see this girl on TV or Broadway or somewhere. So, great job. Judges, Mr. Fleming.
I hope when you get into high school that when we do musicals that you'll be, because you're definitely a keeper for on the stage.
Definitely. And Miss Dana.
I'm just gonna be loud.
Be loud.
I want everyone to consider technically what this girl's doing at 12 years old, because that is quite a long song, with so many words. She nailed each and every one, the timing, then on top of that, the acting, the great faces, the expression, all of it, the musicality, it's so wonderful. And I've heard that song several times, and I still love it. Great job.
Great job, Jordan. Thank you so much. Great job. So Jordan is number 9, so vote very carefully. Our next act is a dynamic mother-daughter duo, and they are honestly going to amaze you. Kara Summer has always loved music, and she had hoped to pass that on to her children, and I'll tell you what, that has definitely paid off, because tonight, she is singing with her daughter, Adia, and they will be performing for you tonight. So please welcome the mother-daughter combination of Kara and Adia Summer.
Yeah.
that was honestly amazing. Some of these notes, Dana, I mean, how do they do that? Or Dawn, of course.
When we first heard this audition, Kara and Adia each sang separate. And one of the musicians among us thought that this would be best as a duet. I'm really grateful that they sang it together. It was awesome.
And Adia is a very accomplished vocalist and performer herself, so yes, come.
I want the audience to know what it is that you're singing. And this song is written by a man who's written many musicals, including probably his most famous is a fan of the opera, Andrew Lloyd Webber. And but he took time out of his composing to write a funeral mass. That is a mass for someone who's died. And this is the part of the mass that means merciful Jesus who takes away the sins of the world. Have mercy on us. Lamb of God who takes away the sins of the world. Have mercy on us. And it's absolutely wonderful to hear it done so respectfully and beautifully. It's really touching.
Thank you for that. Thank you. I told you, what did I tell you? We have amazing talent in this little town. I'm not kidding. Because we're gonna go on. Yeah, go ahead. Our next talent had his first piano lesson at the age of 4.5. 4.5. This young man is an Eagle Scout. He is a 16-year-old senior. He plans to attend BYU, serve a church mission, and major in veterinary medicine. Please welcome the amazingly talented Nathan Shank. all of a sudden, I have a tip for you. When you find a girl you really like, play the piano for her on your first date. Because that worked for Mike Oldfield. I'm just saying, little secret. How do you get that good at playing the piano? Do you like sleep by it or anything like that? What's the secret?
A lot of years of practice.
For that mom and dad, it paid off. Okay, let's go to our judges, our judging panel. Miss Patty.
I had the pleasure of knowing Nathan as an elementary student and his sister Chelsea as well. And it's been really a pleasure to watch you grow up. Just wonderful, beautiful to hear you play, Nathan. Keep going.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, everybody. Nathan Shank, he is number 11. So make sure you vote for Nathan. Thank you very much. We will now bring on the rain with a performance by the Fallon City Ballet Junior Company with a piece from the production The Red Shoes that the studio presented last June. All age ranges will be represented here, so please welcome, if you will, the Fallon City Ballet Junior Company and their performance, Rain. Was that amazing or what? They totally were like little raindrops. I love it. Great job, everyone. Judges, what did you think? Mr. Keel or Dana?
I love that dance. I just feel like it gives me permagrin because it's so adorable and fun. I really have to do a little shout out. I'm guessing Mr. Jeff probably choreographed that?
Yes.
Yes? Way to go, Mr. Jeff. I just love the choreography, and I feel like it really does make me think of rain. A happy rain. I love rain.
Happy rain.
It's great.
Who loves Mr. Jeff? Raise your hand. My girls love him too, yes. Mr. Keel?
I was just thinking about when I was 4 years old living in Hawthorne. I took tap dancing lessons until the teacher became pregnant and that ended the lessons, but I was thinking what might have been had we gone on.
Look at how far. Look, this would have menu. Imagine that. Okay, how about another round of applause if you would, please. Junior Company. Thank you guys. Great job. All right. It's time to turn on the house lights because Mr. Robbie Johnston, Mr. David Faw are going to be looking for your bids on our next young man, and he is Mr. Ryan Stockard. Come on out, Mr. Gazzini. Let's auction this young man off. Ryan is a 17-year-old junior here at CCHS. He is a returning player to the varsity basketball team. He also enjoys playing golf. And Mr. Stockard, is it true that you have been caught with the video game controller in your hand, asleep?
Well, not completely. It was on top of a pool table, and but yes, that is true in the Fott household.
I know nothing about that. Okay, he's a gamer, and he wants to take some lucky lady, family, whoever, to dinner. Do you speak Spanish?
Not yet.
Not yet, because you're gonna go to La Fiesta with this young man. So, here we go. Ted?
Dinner at the La Fiesta. And sell it to you at $75 and $100. And $75 and $80 and $75 and $80 and $75 and $80 and $75 $80 and $80 and $85 and $80 $85 and $80 $90 and $85 $90 and $85 $90 and $85 $90 $5 and $95 $100 and $95 $100 $110 and $100 $110 $20 and $110 $120 $30 and $120 $130 $30 $30 $120 $130 and $120 $130 $40 and $130 $140 $50 and $140 $150 $50 $140 $50 $60 and $150 $160 $150 $160 $70 and $160 $170 $160 $170 and $160 $170 $70 $170 and $160 $170 $160 $170 and $160 $170 $70 $160 $170 $170. You bowled it $160 right over here.
Alex Fry, is that so that he can go play more video games at our house? Is that the secret? Okay, we are down to our final two performances, okay? And our next group, we would like to let you know that for generations now, the Sorensen Whitaker families have provided amazing musical talent to this valley. And tonight, we are going to hear from the Sorensen cousins, Ryan, Aaron, and Tyson Sorensen, along with Brad Whitaker. And they have been performing together since they were very young. They even performed in New York City at Carnegie Hall. They are, of course, accompanied by the very talented, masterful Roger Sorensen as well. So, singing tonight, Tumbling Tumbleweed, please welcome the Sorensen cousins.
Lord.
down, chariot, stop and let me ride. Swing down, chariot, stop and let me ride. Rock me, Lord, calm and easy, and I got a home on the other side. Come on and swing down, chariot, stop and let me ride. Swing down, chariot, stop and let me ride. Rock me, Lord, calm and easy, and I got a home on the other side. Oh, well, Ezekiel went out on I'm so particular about who got on that wheel. I just wanted to see how a chariot feels. Come on and swing down, chariot, stop and let me ride. Swing down, chariot, stop and let me ride. Rock me, Lord, calm and easy, and I got a home on the other side. Well, I've got a mother in the promised land, and I will not be happy till I shake her hand. Well, now I'm not so particular about shaking her hand. I just want to get to the promised land. Come on and swing down, chariot, let me ride. Swing down, chariot, stop and let me ride. Rock me, Lord, calm and easy, and I got a home on the other side. Oh, well, I heard something rumbling in the sky. I thought my Lord was drawing nigh. It was a dear old chariot passing by. Oh, well, it shook the earth, swept the sky. Come on and swing down, chariot, stop and let me ride. Swing down, chariot, stop and let me ride. Rock me, Lord, calm and easy, and I got a home on the other side. Why don't you swing down, chariot, stop and let me ride. Swing down, chariot, stop and let me ride. Rock me, Lord, calm and easy, and I got a home on the other side.
So you've been singing together for a long time. I just want to know if there's been any like wrestling matches, fighting, fist fighting, anything of that nature? No?
Just a little lack of physical dancing up there. We're not really.
Oh, so not the dancing, wrestling parts, but just the singing. Gotcha. Let's go to our judges.
I think it's, I want to make sure everybody gets this, because these boys have been part of, and ever since Patty and I moved to Fallon, they were like in 6th grade. I see trombone players and a French horn player up there, but they mentioned going to Carnegie Hall, and of all the things that I got to experience while these boys were students of mine, that's not the greatest memory. My greatest memory was when Ryan had, I don't know what it was, like a tumor or something. And Ryan, we were all at Allstate, and they were in a group, and they got selected for command performance. It's the finest group in the state of Nevada. And these boys came out, and because Ryan was not able to be there because he had just had surgery and he had had half of his head shaved. And I will never forget when these boys came out on stage, along with the girls and the whole group, with half their head shaved. At Allstate.
Oh, look at you cry!
I just think that is a story worth repeating, because it just, whenever I get a little bit down in there like that, all I got to do is think about that for like 1/10 of a second, and I just go, yeah, there is a lot of really great love in this world.
Amazing, amazing singer. We could bring that haircut back just for fun. How about another round of applause? Swornsing Cousins, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. to our final contestant. Not our final performer, I shouldn't say that, because we do have a few other performances for you. But we are down to our final contestant in our talent show. And this young lady knows the meaning of hard work. This young lady is a cowgirl at heart. So please welcome Miss Katie Peralta.
Be danged if the rain ain't pouring down. There's something smoking underneath the hood. There's a banging and a clanging and it can't be good. And it's another 50 miles to the nearest town. Everything I own's in the bag in an empty bag. Cigarettes and I'm down to my last drag. I sure hate to break down here. There's nothing up ahead or in the rear view mirror. Out in the middle of nowhere, nowhere. I'm in trouble if this wheel stop rolling. So God help me keep me moving somehow. Don't let me start wishing I was with him now. Before the bad blood busted radio, he said I was all you'd ever need. Love is blind and little did I know you were just another dead-end road, paved with crazy lies and broken dreams.
Her name is Katie Peralta, and I want you to remember that, because this young lady, I didn't want to say this before, because I didn't want you to be nervous. This young lady from here in Fountain, Nevada, made it through 3 rounds of American Idol. And that's not all. She was also accepted to The Voice, which is my favorite. You're amazing. That was amazing. Judges, if you could, Are you there still?
We're here.
You're out there? Miss Dana, what can you tell us about Miss Katie and her amazing vocal talent?
I love it. I have to admit, I'm not a huge country fan. I've said this before, but you make me want to be a country fan. I love it. I love the yodel to your voice. That's hard to do, and to control it and make it sound good. And I loved it. It was so nice. Very, very wonderful. Thank you.
Right, thank you. Yeah, she's amazing, isn't she? And I know you love horses, and I know you love showing horses, but I'm telling you, girl, you're born to sing, okay? You can ride horses too, but let's stick with the singing too, okay? Okay. All right, how about another hand if you would everybody? Katie Peralta.
I've died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. Sweet eyes, pickled amuni, donois, requiem. I don't even know my last name. Oh, my mama would be so ashamed. It started out, hey cutie, where you from? And then it turned into, oh no, what have I done? And I don't even know my last name. Without me, his world will go on turning, a world that's full of happiness that I have never known.
I wanna be a vacuum cleaner, breathing in your dust. I wanna be a Ford Cortina, I will never rust. If you like your coffee hot, let me be a coffee pot. You call the shots, babe, I just wanna be yours.
I lay with the wolves alone, it seems. I thought I was part of
Cares of the past are behind. Nowhere to go but I'll find just where the trail will wind, drifting along with the tumbling tumbleweed.
She is half your age, but I'm guessing that's the reason that you stayed. I heard you've been missing me. You've been telling people things you shouldn't be.
I said, hey pretty lady, won't you give me a sign? I'll give anything to make my own mind. Do you miss me if you back in home? Yeah, I've never seen anyone looking so fine. Man, I gotta have a seat of one of a kind. I'm going once, going twice, I'm sorry.
on love in seconds flat. No one needs these middle bits. Whoops, did I do that? Cut the films, cut the vamping, cut this fairy tale. Cut the peril and the pitfall, cut the puppet in the well. Cut the monster, cut the curses, keep the intro, cut the verses, and the waiting, the waiting, the waiting, the waiting.
ladies. Okay, don't forget to vote. Here's your leaderboard. And I think she's about to come out and change it as well. Oh, she's coming. She says she's coming. So we have a big change coming up. But while she does that, we have another auction for you. Now, I heard a little secret. I don't want to embarrass you. Is it true you get your eyebrows waxed?
I have had a waxed.
That's okay, so do I. So it's no reason. Okay, Trevor DeBag, everybody. Here we go. And he has a dinner to the Wok. Good sushi.
100!
Dinner at the Wok, got $100, $125, add $100 bill now on 10, add $100 bill now ding, $100 on 10, add $100 bill now ding, $100 bill now ding, 110, add $100 ding, 100 20, add 110, 120 to 110, 20, add 110, 120 to 110 to 120, add 110, 120, 110, 20, add 110, 120, 110, 120, 110, 20, add 110, $120 bill now 110, 120, 110, 20, add 110, 120, 110, 120. You bought it, 110, your way, Rob.
Not only have we had our contestants perform, but we love to have our judges perform as well, as you just saw Dana perform. And this next judge has so many talents that we just weren't sure what to have him do for us tonight. To know him is to love him. And sometimes you're just not quite sure if Mr. Keel is telling you a joke or if he's quizzing you on that science chapter that you read back in high school in 1994. This man is a wealth of knowledge. He enjoys long, luxurious bubble baths and long walks in the desert. Please welcome the very unique, one and only, Mr. Don Keel.
During the intermission, I had is this on? Yeah. During the intermission, I had a couple of requests. One person requested that I sing a song. That's not a good thing to request of me, but I just might do it. Here comes Peter Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail, hippity hoppity trip. Someone else asked me to tap dance, but you know how many years ago that was? You know, over the years, I've learned so much and have so much knowledge that I can't remember what I forgot, and that's one of them I forgot. I've often been accused of not being serious, so I thought I might try to be a little bit more serious tonight. And instead of quoting nursery rhymes like Mary had a little lamb, her father killed it dead. Now she carries it to school between two hunks of bread. You know, there's old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to get her poor daughter a dress. When she got there, the cupboard was bare. So was her daughter, I guess. I'm trying to be serious. What does reincarnation mean? A cowpoke asked his friend. His pal replied, it happens when your life has reached its end. They comb your hair and wash your neck and clean your fingernails and put you in a padded box away from life's travails. Then the box in you goes in a hole that's been dug into the ground. Reincarnation starts when you're buried beneath that mound. Them clods melt down, just like the box and you what is inside. Then you really started on your transformation ride. After a while, the grass will grow upon your rendered mound, till on your flattened grave, a lonely flower is found. Then say a hoss should wander by and graze upon that flower that once was you, and now's become your vegetative bower. Now the posy that the hoss done ate up with all the rest of his feed makes bone and fat and muscle essential to the steed. But there's some that's left that he can't use, and so it passes through and lays upon the ground this thing that once was you. Then I happens by and sees this thing laying on the ground, and I ponders and I wonders at the object that I found. Then I thinks of reincarnation, and life and death and such, and come away concluding, Slim, you ain't changed all that much.
Can be a little bit more serious though. I was traveling west on a buckskin on my way to Cattle Run, across a little cactus desert under a hot, blistering sun. I was thirsty down to my toenails, stopped to rest me on a stump. I tell you, I just couldn't believe it when I saw that water pump. I took it to be a mirage at first. It'll fool a thirsty man. Then I saw a note stuck in a bacon powders can. This pump is all the note began, but she works. So give her a try. I put a new sucker washer in. You may find the weather dry. You've got to prime the pump. You must have faith and believe. You've got to give of yourself before you're worthy to receive. Drink all the water you can hold. Wash your face to your feet. Leave the bottle full for others. Thank you kindly, Desert Pete. Yeah, you gotta prime the pump. Work that handle like there's a fire. Under that rock you'll find some water I left in a bitters jar. Now there's just enough to prime it with, so don't you go drink it first. You just pour it in and pump like mad, and buddy, you'll quench your thirst. Well, I found that jar and I'll tell you, nothing was ever put in my eye. I was tempted strong to drink it, 'cause that pump looked mighty dry. But the note went on, have faith, my friend. There's water down below. You've got to give until you get. I'm the one who ought to know. So I poured in the water and started pumping. I heard that beautiful sound of water bubbling and splashing up out of that hole in the ground. Well, I took off my shoes and drunk my fill of a cool, refreshing treat. And I thanked the Lord, and I thanked the pump, and I thank old Desert Pete. And on this night of giving, where we've come here to give in behalf of Shelley, we thank you for your generosity, and we ask the sweetest blessings to be upon you for your generosity on this occasion. Thank you.
Thank you, Don. Okay, don't forget to vote. We have a couple more performances and one more auction, and we will be taking votes up to that point, so make sure you get your votes in. Our next performer is a wonderful lady and an amazing performer. We saw her a little bit earlier in her trio, but we are privileged to hear once again Miss Alyssa Overly singing At Last.
To press my cheek to a thrill that I have never known. Oh, yeah, yes, you smile. Oh, you smile. Oh, and then that spell was cast. And here we are in heaven. For you are mine at a dream that I could speak to, a dream that I could call my own. I found a thrill to rest my dream to, a thrill that I have never known. Oh, yes, you smile. Oh, and then that spell was cast. And here we are in heaven. For you are mine at last. For you are mine at last.
Amazing. She's a wife, a mother, and so talented. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, we have our last and final auctionee of the night. If we could bring Mr. Gazzini back out here to auction off our last gentleman. How about a round of applause for our auctioneer? This will be his last performance tonight. Thank you, Ted. And if you're welcome, our last young man for auction, Mr. Jake Johnston. Jake is a 2010 graduate from CCHS where he played multiple sports. He even broke a 26-year standing record in the high jump. Yeah, give it up. Like 6'6", and he's only like 6'1". That's amazing. He served a 2-year LDS mission in Mexico, and he also attended Utah State and was recruited by Shields to be the golf manager there. And his secret lifelong dream is to be as cool as his older sister Lonnie, right?
Depends on the day, I guess.
I am your favorite sister, right?
I love you all.
He's so politically correct. Come on. His secret passion is actually dancing. He plays the guitar, plays the piano, but he loves to dance as well. Do you want to give us some moves?
Well, I thought we'd have some Michael Jackson playing, but couldn't happen, I guess.
Mom said no.
Okay.
Too provocative.
Or you could maybe give me some beatboxing.
For real? I can't believe I just did that. Okay, Jake Johnston, here we go.
You're seeing the performance, there he is. And celebrate $100 bill, 110, and 110, 20, and 110, 120, 20, 20, 130, 30, 30, 140, 40, 40, 150, 158, 160, and 150, 160, 150, 160, 70, and 160, 170, 178, 178, 180, 90, and 180, 190, 180, 190, and 180, 190, and $200, and 190 and $200, 210, 210, 220, 210, 220, 210, 220, 220, 30, 220, 230, 240, 250, 275, 275, 250, 275, 275, $300, $300 bill down, 3 1/4, 325, 350, 350, 375. $400, $375, $400, $375, $400, 4 1/4, and 425, and 425, 425, and $400 bill now, 425, 425, 425, 425. You bought it, $400, way in the back.
Jason Hicks, winner. He's not worth that much. Oh, is it Janessa? The girlfriend can't buy him. That's not fair. I'm just kidding. Thank you very much. Congratulations. He'll be a great date, I'm sure. Have him do dishes or pull weeds or something. Okay, we have our final performance tonight, so the voting will end as soon as this performance is over. So if you have any last minute bids, this is our current leaderboard. There's no changes, so unless you quickly get some bids in really quick, these will be our top 5, and we'll just have to find out how it shakes out. So our final performance tonight is by a lovely lady. She's been one of our judges, and she epitomizes poise, personality, and talent. Please welcome back to the stage the lovely Miss Dana Barton.
Hit it, Jeff.
Out of the tree of life I just
That's for you, babe.
Aw, that was so sweet. Brad, you should do something nice for her. Okay, that's going to complete our performances so far, and if there's any last minute voting, go ahead and do that now. We're going to be tallying our votes, and while we do that, we have a special little group that's going to perform for you. Tom and Patty Fleming, along with Tina and Lucas Koenig, and accompanied by Noreen Swenson, are going to be playing for us while we tally up those final votes. We will then have all of our performers back on stage for our awards ceremony. So please welcome, if you will, our quartet, the Koenigs, the Flemings, and Miss Noreen Swenson.
Drop me to the moon. Let me replay among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter or Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Heart with song, and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you.
hear the lonesome whistle, blowing across the trestle.
Yeah, let's hear it for him one more time. The Flemings, the Phoenix, Miss Swenson, thank you so much. All right, the time has come. If we could please get all of our performers to make their way back to the stage for our awards ceremony, we would appreciate that. As our performers come out, we just want to say thank you. There's not enough space in the program or time tonight to thank everyone, but our ushers, our concession stand people, all the people that have done our sound, our lighting, our backstage crew, thank you to all of those that have helped put this together. We really appreciate all of you, and we just can't thank everyone enough, so thank you very much. Come on out, don't be shy. Okay, I have some big news. The Tournament of Talent has raised $6,500. And thanks to all of you that have helped make that possible. Thank you all very much. How about a hand for all of our performers? Yes, give it up. As our performers make their way out onto the stage, we'd like to welcome onto the stage from the Hubbard family to make a little announcement. Please welcome, if you will, Mark and Bree Hubbard.
First, I'd just like to thank everyone for coming out and supporting my parents. They couldn't be here tonight. Mom's finishing up her first round of chemotherapy. And it's too bad because I know that she really loves the people of Fallon, and it's things like this, the love and support, that really keeps her going when she's feeling down. And I'd just like everyone to know that her doctors at UC Davis at the Cancer Center have identified a donor for her. Pending her current treatment, the transplant could be as soon as the 21st of November. So and my mother sends her love, and she'd really just like everyone to know the gratitude that her and my father feel for the people of Fallon. And your love and support really mean the world to her. Thank you.
All right, Mark will be presenting our awards to our winners. Security, if I could please have the results. My personal bodyguard. Thank you, sir. It's even in a sealed envelope. This is serious, I'm not kidding. Third place goes to Mr. Nathan Shank. Second place, receiving a trophy and a cash award. Second place goes to the Churchill County Cloggers. And first place receiving a trophy and $250, the winner of the Tournament of Talent for Shelley Hubbard is Kara and Adia Summer.
But we just want to give our award back to Shelley.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Kara. Ladies and gentlemen, this completes our evening. They would like me to tell you that the concession stand has a lot of extra food, and they've put together bags. They find the quantity to be around $15, but they just ask a donation of whatever you feel if you'd like to just grab a bag from the concession stand. And we just want to thank each and every one of you for being here. This wouldn't be possible without you, and we just want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts, and of course, as Mark said, from Shelley. And we want to say thank you for coming. Have a great night.